Imagine a build on NBA 2K25 that can literally do whatever it wants on the 1v1 court. And I mean whatever it wants. Now, I know what you're thinking. There's no actual way that there is a build that can play defense on guards, centers, especially post scorers, and play amazing offense like create threes, dribble, ankle breakers, dunks, layups. There's no way, right? Well, I have one. Alright, so what you want to do is go to create your own player. You do not want to use any of the template builds that are provided. You just want to create your own. You can fill in all this information on the screen to whatever you want. It does not matter. It's not going to make a difference in the build later on. What you do want to do is create your player to be a shooting guard. A lot of people this year either make a point guard or a small forward, sometimes even a center. I experimented with both. I made over probably 15 builds experimenting for the 1v1 court, and I found that a shooting guard with the height and weight of 6'7" and 235 pounds with a added wingspan of 7'1" gave me the best defensive stats for inside, so I can guard a post scorer, and perimeter as well, so I can guard guards or other builds that are trying to be meta or whatever. Any ISO related build, I can guard 1 through 5 on this build. Now what you want to do is copy all of these stats exactly the same in your builder. You can tweak the build if you want to. If you have a certain play style, then obviously tweak the build to however you play, but this is the build that I have, and it has literally made me a demigod on the 1v1 court. I am currently 14-0 in the proving ground 1v1s. I have not lost a game. I played 14 and won 14, and so far this season I'm only 73-19 or something like that. I'll flash my record up on the screen right now. That is my record inside the park, and that is me strictly playing 1v1s and maybe a couple 2v2 games with my friends, but most of the games that I played this season have been 1v1. Now, there's going to be some things on this build that you're probably questioning about, like free throw, pass hack, steal. You're not going to need a lot of that. I'll explain about the steal later. Free throw, I'm telling you, do not take this build to the rec or pro-am. Just don't. It's a horrible idea. This is strictly for the 1v1 court only. If you want to take it to the 2s court, you can. Just know that this build has a extremely low pass accuracy. You're going to have a 56 pass hack at the very max of this build. If you want to, you can throw on cap breakers if you want. But like I said, this build is strictly for the 1v1 court, and you want to keep it as dominant as it can be for the 1v1 court. That's why you're going to have a low free throw, a low pass hack, a low steal. And you're probably like, bro, why is there not a high steal on this build? Trust me when I say this, you do not need steal on the 1v1 court in NBA 2K25. It is literally just RNG. Like, you're gonna get a steal no matter what. Now, like I said, you can tweak this build however you want, but I will just let you know that you are going to want to have a high mid-range, because this build is designed for cheesy little mid-range fades so that you can just dart around, you know, use that Zach LaVine left, right, and then pull up on the elbow. It is cash every single time, and it is one of the best ways I score on NBA 2K25. Now, like I said in the beginning of this video, you're going to want to copy everything down correctly, because we are going to use cap breakers to upgrade our build even more. Now, once you're done creating your player, you're going to see that the similarities are Mikal Bridges, TRACY McGrady, and Desmond Bane. They're all solid comparisons. And now I'm going to jump over to the cap breakers aspect. Now, what you want to do is copy these cap breakers to ensure that your build will be the max potential that it can be. I went +2 on driving dunk to unlock the Michael Jordan driving dunk package, which is absolutely broken. I went +1 on the mid-range to get gold set shot, and then I went +1 on interior defense to get 94 interior defense. That gives me even better lockdown badges, especially against post scores, which is one of the main challenges that I face on the 1v1 court. And then I went +4 on strength to get a 95 strength. You get legend badges, and plus you're not going to be tossed around by a post scorer or, you know, moved around by a guard, you know what I'm saying? And finally, the best takeover in my opinion is Fearless Focus. You can choose any takeover you want, but this takeover is disgusting, bro. You get Silky Shooter at max level 5, which basically guarantees that every fade you shoot is going to go in. Not only does this takeover make you a bucket on offense, but it also gives you a plus to your perimeter defense. Now, this build helped me hit level 40, bro. I didn't even pay for levels or anything. This from level 1 to level 40. This build is disgusting. Now, if y'all use this build, bro, let me know down in the comments. I read every single one and respond to every single one. And if you could do me a favor, I would really appreciate if you could subscribe, because according to YouTube, only 1.3% of the people that watch my content are actually subscribed, meaning 98.7% of y'all are not subbed. I'm trying to hit 3,000 subscribers, and I can only do that with your help. So if you have not subscribed already, make sure you do. And also like this video so I know that this is the type of content you want to see. I'm going to be uploading more. I'm trying to get monetized on YouTube. So if you can do me a favor and spread the word by sharing this video to your grandma, your grandpa, or your friend, or your dad, whoever, bro. I'm just trying to get as many people as I can to join my community so that we can rise to the top together, man. I appreciate all y'all. I'm out. Peace.